at the old ball game. Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Casey knew what to do, just to cheer up the boys she knew. She made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Wow. Good grief, folks. Good grief. Greetings once again and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball. I promise you're in the right place. Where today the Baltimore Orioles will be playing the St. Louis Cardinals in Grapefruit League action. We're in Jupiter, Florida, home of the Cardinals, spring training at the Roger Dean Chevrolet Stadium. It is 84 degrees, partly cloudy skies. We're going to quickly go over the pitching matchup and starting lineups because this game is 2 minutes away from first pitch. At least I think so. For the visiting Orioles, leading off and playing shortstop, Blaze Alexander. Heston Kjerstad will play left field and bat second. Kobe Mayo is hitting third and playing third. Leody Taveras is hitting cleanup. Don't expect that in the regular season. He's in center field. John Kinsey Noel in right field will bat fifth. Tyro Estrada at second base, hitting sixth. Batting seventh is Ryan Noda at first base. Sam Huff will do the catching and bat eighth, and Will Robertson will DH and hit ninth. Trey Gibson, again, is starting today. Nestor Herman originally listed as today's starter, but a late change. Herman will apparently feature later in the ballgame, but Gibson will make the start for the Cardinals. Matthew Liberatore, a lefty, will start. And their lineup looks like this. Leading off at shortstop, Mason Wynn. Alec Burleson will bat second and play first base. Big prospect, one of the top prospects to start the season, J.J. Weatherholt, second base, will hit third. Ramon Urias, folks. I have a brother. Good old Ramon Urias has latched on with the Cardinals, and I did not realize that until I saw the lineup here today. He's in the cleanup spot at third base. Yoel Pozo is the DH hitting fifth. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They only have 8 players listed. Hey, Rock Kabatko, you've only got 8 players for the Cardinals. Okay. I'll pick it up over here. Yoel Pozo will bat fifth and DH. Pedro Pajes is the catcher, batting sixth. Victor Scott II will bat seventh and play center field. Joshua Baez in left field will hit eighth, and Chase Davis in right field batting ninth. That's Wynn, Burleson, Weatherholt, Urias, Pozo, Pajes, Scott II, Baez, and Davis. All right. The game should be good to go. The stream, that is. Vance Honeycutt is with the team today. He made the trip with the team to Jupiter. We should see him later in the ball game. Kyle Bradish has been announced to be the starter on Wednesday against the Pirates. I was wondering when he was due to make another start. Feels like it's been more than 5 days by the time we get to Wednesday, but Bradish will be on the mound against the Pirates in Sarasota on Friday. What else is happening? Okay, here are the names of the players that have been optioned no longer with the main team in spring training. Cameron Foster, right-hander. Anthony Nunez, right-hander. Wait a minute. Is that the same Nunez? Which Nunez? Oh, I'm thinking of Herman. Never mind. Anthony Nunez has been optioned as well to minor league camp. Silas Ardoin, the catcher. Judd Fabian, outfielder. Right-hander Giancarlos Enriquez and right-hander Cameron Weston. They've all been reassigned to minor league camp. The Orioles spring training roster currently is at 60 players. That includes 23 non-roster invitees still with the team. By the way, Tyler Wells yesterday just pitched the one inning, but did not give up a run. He has gone scoreless the entire spring. He has 8 strikeouts and 6 scoreless innings and just 2 hits so far in the spring. Tyler Wells is looking very, very sharp. Okay, let's get this game up full screen if I can. If I can't, I'm not going to sweat it. There we go. All right. Baseball getting started here shortly. Sorry for the confusion with the wrong event choice. I tell you what, I'm on a streak right now of about 5 straight streams with something going completely wrong right out of the gate. Hey, if you were with us for yesterday's game, you might have missed a giant bug attack. So the game wasn't very exciting, but my heart was racing over here at some point yesterday. Right. We've got 7 people in the horizontal chat. Vertical chat is empty, at least in the chat. 3 watching, it says. Okay, so a total of double-digit people, maybe? I can't start a stream and screw it up. Oh, it just screws everything up. And now I got to make a whole nother new event for USA versus Mexico because I can't just reuse that event setup. It's now over. I have to create it from scratch. And, yeah, which means it's not out there listed in advance. It's only going to be after this game's over where I can set up another event for it, and it's only going to be in the YouTube universe for a couple of hours before start time. Man, I really screwed up. Hey, Book Doc, how you been? Bonnie, Phantom, Matt, good to see you. Defensively for the Cardinals, we're about to get started. Baez in left, Victor Scott the second in center, Davis in right, Arias at third, Wynn at short, Weatherhold at second, Burleson at first, Pajes behind the plate. I'll probably need to get this scoreboard adjusted here pretty soon with the game about to start. In fact, it is first pitch already on the screen there. So stand by while I do a little editing and update that screen for you. Okay, so Blaze Alexander will step in, and it looks like I'm a couple pitches behind, folks. So if you don't want to have the screen spoil things for you, then don't stare at the screen. Just listen, or look at me. Don't look at that info. Don't look at that info above me. All right. Can I? How can I do this? There we go. All right, so Blaze Alexander fouling the first pitch right there at home plate. And, yeah, let me move this down just a touch. There we go. Is that good? I think that'll work. Liberatore into his windup. The 0-1 pitch is fouled away, 0-2. And, yeah, we are a couple of pitches behind. I'll try and refresh my game and see if that can catch up a little bit better. But for now, I'm just wanting to chill out, drink my coffee, and get through this first half inning. 0-2 to Blaze. That is a little bit... Oh, no, a called strike 3. Is Blaze going to challenge this? I think he will because I'm cheating looking at the board. The Orioles are challenging. That is a ball above the strike zone. So a good challenge from Alexander. The count is a ball and 2 strikes. Man, I'm so far behind. The 1-2 pitch is now a called strike 3. Does Blaze want to challenge again? He is. Back-to-back pitches, Blaze challenges, but this time he is not successful. That is a strike. The ball completely in the zone. So Blaze 1 for 2 in challenges, and the Orioles down to 1 challenge remaining. Well, that did not work. Here's Heston Kjerstad. First pitch, swung on and missed. Silent J, folks. Off to a nice start this spring, trying to make the team. He's batting .318. Another swing and a miss, 0-2 the count. Orioles in their road gray pants with the orange jerseys. Cardinals in their home whites, shirts and pants with red trim. Swing and a miss. Kjerstad, 3-pitch strikeout. Liberatore making it look easy there. 2 down. Kobe Mayo due up. And he looks at a first pitch low. Folks, get it all on there.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Spread that mayo nice and even on that Wonder Bread. Mayo's hitting .421. Here's a line drive, base hit in left field. Kobe Mayo's hot spring continues. A 2-out single. Raised that .421 average. Raise it up. Just got to work on that glove work, Kobe, and we're good to go. And that arm of yours, that accuracy. All right, here is Leody Taveras, switch hitter batting from the right side. First pitch, he's going after it into shallow right field. The second baseman, Weatherholt, calling off the right fielder. He'll make the catch on the run, and that'll end the inning. The Orioles get a base hit and leave a man. We go to the bottom of the first. Baltimore nothing, and the Cardinals are coming up. All right. Did you see about the Brewers ABS controversy? No, I did not. You'll have to tell me. Greetings to all the... There's no roach. Wasn't a roach. Last time. I'm sorry if I sound offensive, but roach to me just equals unsanitary living conditions, which that is not the case. I keep a clean and tidy home, okay? This was a random flying bug that was in no way a roach. I should have taken a photo of the paste that was left on my shoe. It had the outline of whatever this thing was, and yeah, it wasn't a roach. It was something more like a praying mantis or something. It was disgusting. I mostly don't watch because of my situation. All right, well, can you listen? You don't have to watch. You'll be fine. It's sort of comforting to hear the familiar voice. Well, I'll take that as sort of a compliment, Book Doc. Thanks. They were using a green or red card at the dugout to signal to their batters that they were allowed to challenge. MLB told them to cut it out. All right, well, brand new rules. And when you have new rules, you're always going to look for a way to find a technicality to get an advantage. And that's something, I guess, Major League Baseball didn't think about, that people could come up with that idea. Signal with a card. So they'll probably just say you can't do that. If we catch you doing that, I'll throw you out of the game and take your challenges away or something to that effect. Interesting, though. Trey Gibson's first pitch is a strike to Mason Wynn. We're underway, bottom of the first. Next pitch is in on the hands and foul back. Gibson's a thick dude. Seems to have a lot of power coming from the lower half of his body, I would imagine. He's got those Albert Suarez-looking thighs. That pitch is foul back. Still 0-2 on Wynn. Look at that little base-stealing glove in the back pocket of Wynn. It's like a little hand puppet. A little cardinal face. It's a little bit too cute for my liking. Come on. That pitch a little bit off the plate. 1-2 the count on Wynn. I love the socks Gibson's wearing. Wynn reaches out for one, and that ball's hit out to left field. Kjerstad is going to get under it and make the catch. It traveled pretty well. Wynn not known for his power, but you could see off the end of the bat, there was never a chance of that one leaving the yard. It finally died on the edge of the track. Left to right in the outfield, Noel. Well, they got that wrong. Kjerstad's in left. I just watched him make a catch. So never mind. I was going to go over the graphics on the screen, but forget it. First player they listed was incorrect. Here's Alec Burleson. He's hitting .357 in the spring. Stocky left-handed batter. 1-0 pitch is fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Carl's here. How you doing? They say it was only to give a green light or not pre-at-bat, but MLB said it was a chance to influence individual calls. You know, they'll get it worked out. This pitch is low, 2 balls and 1 strike. Blaze Alexander, the shortstop, setting up right where we can't see the catcher from the camera view here. Here's a ground ball to the right side, gobbled up by the second baseman, over to first in time. 2 away. We've got Tyro Estrada over there at second base. Here's J.J. Weatherholt. Shortstop, at least drafted as such, but playing second base in this lineup today. He shows bunt, interestingly enough, with 2 down and nobody on. Kobe Mayo playing slightly up, and the rest of the infield back and slightly shifted to pull for Weatherholt. This pitch is low, 2-0 the count.
Now the guy on the field is one of the premier pass rushers in the NFL. And off the...
Quiet, you. You interrupting talking head. How dare you? 2-0 pitch. There's a cutter. Where'd that miss? 3-0. The 3-0 is a line drive to second base. Estrada is able to catch it on a line just above the dirt. So that is out number 3. Okay, we go to the second inning, no score. Between the Orioles and the Cardinals, Trey Gibson on the mound. Folks, I can't believe I screwed up that bad by starting the wrong event. How did it happen? Line drive to second baseman to retire St. Louis. What is there, an echo in here? We have Hey, folks, you don't need me for the play-by-play. Fire Shard is here. Good inning from Gibson. Only 7 strikes. Yeah. Only 7 strikes. John Kinsey Noel is due up to hit first for the Orioles. Will be followed by Estrada and Noda. Baltimore's spring record right now sits at 7 wins, 7 losses, and 2 ties. The Cardinals are 8-5-1. Ivan Herrera, who was the catcher for the Cardinals when we played him a few days ago, he's now day-to-day with some kind of minor injury. Otherwise, no new injury news for the Orioles. So that was a 111-mile-an-hour single off the bat of Mayo in the top of the first. He is now 9 for 20 on the spring. And, yeah, if you guys remember, he's had a pretty good September. It looked like he just started figuring out the last month of the regular season with the big club. Speaking of big and holding a club, it's Big Christmas. John Kinsey Noel takes outside for ball 1. Liberatore's next offering, hit in the air by Noel to center field. Ranging to his right and waiting on it. Making the catch out there. I don't know any of these outfielders. Victor Scott II makes the catch. This must be the Cardinals broadcast booth. Who are these guys? Thairo Estrada's up. He takes a first pitch strike. Estrada finally got his first hit of the spring in his last game, batting just .071. Check swing. Estrada is the first to appeal. And you went, Thairo. You wanted to know? Okay, you went. Normally, a batter will do that when he's confident he didn't go. But Estrada went. And Liberatore thought he had strike 3 on a curveball. Strutting off the mound after a big yacker, but he looks a little ridiculous after that was called ball 1. Another breaking ball this time. That one drops in there for a called strike 3. Liberatore's got a nasty curveball. That is pretty damn filthy right there. 2 away in the inning. Here's Ryan Noda. And he takes a slider for a strike. Noda's batting just .077. I think he has only 1 hit on the spring. Swing and a miss. The count is 0-2. 2 down, nobody on, top of the second, no score. Gunnar. Folks, Gunnar will be in the USA lineup tonight, correct? I was going to say, they put out those lineups pretty early, I've found, so far in this tournament.
What's your reaction, Dan, or Rashawn Gary, to the Cowboys?
So if anybody gets word about a lineup for the game tonight and whether or not Gunnar Henderson's in it, let us know here in the chat. The count is 2-2 on Noda. I think what's fair is just to kind of rotate Gunnar between second and third. Swing and a miss. Noda goes down and the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the second, no score. So you had Bobby Witt and Bregman start shortstop and third, respectively, for the first game. Then you had Witt sit for Gunnar. Now you let Gunnar play third for Bregman, and now you've had those 3 guys play 2 games apiece. I think that's fair. going into the fourth game against Italy, whatever you want to do. I don't know. At that point, the U.S. will have probably locked top seed and can play, maybe Ernie Clement somewhere. Probably play Paul Goldschmidt at first base, get him a start. Bryce Terang is still an option at second base. But yeah, I think Gunnar should be in the lineup tonight against Mexico after a 4-hit game against Great Britain. Really got the crowd pumped up. Can't take him out of the lineup now, folks. Can't do that to the guy. Oh, Carl, let's not ask about him. When it happens, it happens. I'm not looking for it to happen. As much as this guy might, in his mind, think that, it's something I'm actually looking forward to. I need him to, have something entertaining or no, it's just annoying. It's just tiresome. It's repetitive. It's, it's like getting the phone call from the telemarketer every day, and you're like, yo, I told you, I'm not buying anything. Stop calling. Shit. All right, bottom of the second inning. This is Ramon Urias, folks. There he is in a Cardinal uniform. He is 0 for 6 so far this spring, so probably just played a couple of games. Here's the 0-1. That is hit on the ground, rolled over to shortstop. Oh, and it's booted by Blaze, and he tries to pick up the ball and couldn't even pick it up. A double bobble. Double trouble for Blaze. That should be an E6 all the way. And that was not pretty. Pretty routine grounder to short. Urias will reach as the leadoff man here in the bottom of the second. E6 on Blaze. This defense needs to be better. Hit on the ground. Blaze has another chance. He throws a short one to second, over to first. 2! A double play. Okay. That's one way to make up for it.
Besides that, it's on the reflexes.
Oh, that could have been ugly. Blaze with a short hop throw to second to start the 6-4-3 double play. Estrada, the man in the middle, and Noda on the back end of that double play. 2 down, nobody on for Pedro Pajes. And he takes low and away ball 1. So, yeah, an error by Alexander, and then a throw that if Estrada doesn't handle it, Pajes gets into one to left, but right at Kjerstad, and he'll make the catch. That'll end the inning. Boy, I tell you, 3 batters came up in the inning. The bases are left empty. Minimum batters faced, but that was kind of a scary inning. A line drive, an error, another ball that could have turned into more trouble. But no problem. No problem. We go to the third, no score. Folks, we got 20 people in here right now. If you wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up, the like button at the bottom of your screen, go ahead and get that out of the way if you don't mind. And I would ask if Phantom, are you the only mod here right now? Matt, are you still hanging around since that first comment? I need to have a meeting with the mods. Phantom, Matt, you're doing fine. Nobody's doing anything bad. But, yeah. There's just I don't know. I need to make a list of just some things that need to be kind of, everyday checklist things. But yeah, if one of you guys could just pop over to the vertical, just leave a, hey, welcome in. How you doing? Enjoy the show. Glad to have you here, kind of a thing. That'd be great. Thanks. Yeah, and the like button, folks. Appreciate it. Just doing a little housekeeping, folks. All right, what else is shaking? Let's see. Apparently, Gibson and Nestor Herman are the only two pitchers from Major League Camp to make the trip to Jupiter to play this game. So after Gibson and Herman, we're going to see some unfamiliar faces on the mound, I guess. Liberatore here to start the top of the third for the Cardinals on the mound. And Sam Huff at the plate, first pitch, a little dribbler foul. That was pitch 2. I'm sorry. It was already 0-1, and now it's 0-2 on Huff. Thanks for doing that there, Phantom. (0-2) pitch left upstairs. 1-2 on Huff. He's DHing today, right? No, he's catching. Will Robertson, who's due up next, is DHing. Huff batting just $150 in the spring. The count is 2-2 on him. Huff, I guess, in the battle with Maverick Hanley for the third catcher spot. There's a called strike 3. Huff will walk back to the dugout. Liberatore looks sharp. Cardinals not expected to make a lot of noise in the National League this year. They're kind of in a rebuild stage. But this guy looks pretty promising. Here's Will Robertson. First pitch, swing and a miss. Oriole hitters outside of Kobe Mayo looking pretty overmatched here against Liberatore. There's a called strike 2. Danger, Will Robertson. Danger, Will Robertson. You're about to strike out. Just 28 pitches from Liberatore. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good grief. 3 pitches. See you later. And, yeah. I'm just going to sound like a broken record. This guy has got some filthy stuff, and our hitters are not close to figuring this dude out. Back to the top of the order for Blaze Alexander, second at bat of the day, and he misses. Another whiff. Change-up this time. 22 strikes and 30 pitches for Liberatore. That one missed outside, 1-1. This one is swung on and missed. Another whiff. How many whiffs induced by Liberatore so far through 2 2/3 innings? It's got to be. He's averaging at least 1 per batter, so I'll guess 10. This one's hit hard and over the shortstop into left center field, a base hit. Cut off there in the gap. Blaze with a wide turn at first, but he'll stay there with a 2-out single. So there you go. There you go. We got to Liberatore. Is that a question for me, Phantom? What's HBY? Is that a username, somebody? It's another swing and a miss. This time, Kjerstad at the plate swings and misses. That one's hit on the ground, the second base. And the throw to first will be in time. Weatherholt with the play. And the inning is over. The Orioles have 2 hits. The Cardinals do not have a hit. The Orioles have made an error. No score going into the bottom of the third. Oh, that means how about you? Oh, okay. Oh, no need to apologize. It's just some text shorthand that I wasn't aware of. Every day I'm learning new text shorthand because I don't do a whole lot of texting. I should have figured it out. I thought you meant hubby. Good day so far, hubby? I'm like, wow. Is there a relationship here I'm not aware of? On Point's enjoying some beautiful weather in Naptown, Maryland. Nice. Hey, I'm going to step away for a sec. It's warm in here. I'm going to crank the aircon up a little bit. Little bit. Folks, like, subscribe. Hey, we're up to 3710 on the sub count. 3720 is the next target. Let's go. All right.
Chesapeake Bay when Mondi the Monster...
Where you from?
Baltimore.
What?
Baltimore.
Baltimore? What's that?
Look, it doesn't really matter, all right?
Ooh. Ha. All right. Bottom of the third. And a pitch low and in from Gibson. We are back underway. Gibson working quickly. Next pitch is a curveball, and that one just missed inside. It's 2-0 on Victor Scott II. Bottom of the order here for the Cardinals. Make it 3-0. That one missed low. Make it 3-0. That one missed low. Folks, I can't help it. I'm a poet, and I didn't even know it. Mayo is playing in at third base. 3-0 pitch is called a strike all the way in there. Scott the second hitting just a $118 in the spring. He shows bunt on 3-1, and it's a little bit outside for ball 4. I guess he brought the bat back in time. So that's a leadoff walk by Gibson. The light hitting Scott, who I have a feeling is a lot more dangerous once he's on base with the legs. A guy you don't want to give a leadoff walk to. Here's Baez, the number 8 batter. Swing and a miss. A sinker from Gibson. Joshua Baez, nice spring. Hitting .333 with a couple of home runs. 6 for 18. Gibson with a check on the runner at first. Oh, 1 pitch, swung on and missed. .25 pitches for Gibson. The batter Baez steps out of the box, calls for time, adjusts his batting gloves, taps the plate with his bat. Back in there, ready for an 0-2 pitch. Here it comes, and Tapper. That's going to get back to second base. Nice play to get the force at short. Blaze with a return throw to first. It's late, but some razzle-dazzle defense here from Baltimore. Estrada ranging far to his right, the second baseman. He wound up on the shortstop side of the bag, then had to throw back towards second where Blaze was covering. So it's a fielder's choice for Baez, one away. Here's Davis, and he gets in and one to right. He drops the bat like he knew he got it, and he did. That ball is long gone. Chase Davis, the number 9 hitter, just cranked a 2-run homer out to right, 423 feet, 108.5 off the bat, and he knew it right away. Doing a little hop at home plate as he crosses. Oh boy, that's a lot of showboating for a spring home run, my friend. We'll remember that next time you come up, buddy. We'll remember that next time you come up. Here's Mason Wynn. 2-0 Cardinals. Pitch is inside to win 0-1. Or excuse me, 1-0. Called a strike on a sinker. Last season, Wynn hit .253, 9 homers, 51 RBI. Where's the number 0? Cutter misses, 2 balls and a strike. Gibson rocks the glove behind his back and now delivers the pitch. Check swing, appeal. No swing, 3-1. This ball is lifted out towards center field. Taveras, ranging to his left, will make the catch. 2 down in the inning. Here is Alec Burleson. This guy looks like a discount Kyle Schwarber. Kind of built the same, but discount numbers. Swing and a miss. A curveball from Gibson. 0-1 the count. Bases empty, 2 down, 2 runs in for St. Louis. We're in the bottom of the third. They lead it 2-0.
I need to be. Okay, we've got the U.S., Mexico, Italy.
Oh! What is the deal?
Goes.
I tell you what, I'm not asking for these clips. If they're going to give me a copyright claim because they showed that clip, I'm going to be pissed. 0-2 pitch, just off the outside edge for ball 1. The 1-2, curveball right in there. A beauty, called strike 3 to end the inning.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
A big old breaking ball, that'll end the inning. But a 2-run homer by Baez. And the Cardinals take the lead 2-0 as we head to the 4th inning now. Braves out to an early big lead against the Twins, 8-0. Philly up 2-0 on Boston in the 3rd. 3-0 Tigers over the Rays. That's in the 3rd inning. Cardinals have a split squad. They got a 2-0 lead, not only against us, but against the Astros as well. all the other games in the Cactus League coming up later, starting in about 2.5 hours. Yes, that's right. USA versus Mexico tonight. I would like to get an early look at the lineup. I'm going to go into my Twitter and see. USA lineup, WBC. What does that get me? Anything yet? I'm looking. Doesn't appear to be a lineup out yet. I know it's early in the afternoon, but I've seen lineups put out this early for night games in this tournament. All right, Mayo is leading off. Is that Mayo I see?
Let's get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Mayo with that base hit off Liberatore, his first time up. And he's gotten ahead in the count here, 2-0. That changeup missing just off the plate outside from Liberatore. He's on 37 pitches. Number 38 is left high. 3-0. 3-0 to Mayo. Get on base, Mr. Leadoff Man. We need to respond after that 2-run Cardinal inning. Mayo is going after a 3-0 pitch, a fastball, and he fouls it away. It was right in there, a 3-0 fastball, but he could only foul it off. 3-1. That's a called strike. Nice slider by Liberatore. Started off the plate outside. Mayo gave up on it, and it came back over. The count runs full. The pitch fouled back. This is a nice matchup. Liberatore's pitching really well. Mayo's been hitting really well. And we got ourselves a full count here. Payoff pitch. Hit on the ground softly to shortstop. Wynn will have himself an easy play. He's a solid defender. Mayo retired on a ground ball to short. One down in the top of the fourth. Alejandro Kirk had a home run for Mexico yesterday. I know he loves to hit home runs. That means he doesn't have to run. He can just jog around the bases. Of course, when he does run, it looks like what for most players is jogging. 10 of the first 13 batters have seen first pitch strikes. Here's a ground ball by Taveras, and that's past the third base glove and down the left field line for extra bases. Taveras, he's going to round second and try for 3. The throw is in, and it's late. Willie Taveras showing off the speed, legs out, a hustle triple. A one-out triple. It was worth the gamble. We can get that run in without a hit. Got a few ways to get the first run in here now. A triple from Taveras. Here is John Kinsey Noel. Come on, buddy, make contact. First pitch. He reaches for it to right. That should get it done. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Into no man's land. John Kinsey Noel with an RBI single. The Orioles have responded. It's 2-1. Taveras and Noel with a nice 1-2 punch to get us on the board.
It's magic, you know.
Here's Tyro Estrada. He goes after it first pitch, fouls it away. So we got to Liberatore. This guy's a tough cookie, but we got to him. Christmas in March, folks. The 0-1 is up and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first, 1 out, a run in. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground, third base side, foul. I tell you what, John Kinsey Noel, I hope we've got a way to keep him with this team in some way. Here's a curveball. Estrada lays off, and it gets in there low for ball 2. 2-2 the count. Next pitch will be number 50 from Liberatore. And that pitch is swung on and hit on the ground to first. Burleson, whoa! Okay, I thought that was a wild throw. Burleson, a little delay in throwing to second base to get the lead runner there, and that delay cost any chance of a return throw to get the double play. It'll go down as a fielder's choice for Estrada. Noel canceled out. Estrada will take his place at first base with 2 down. And that'll bring up Ryan Noda, 0 for 1. He takes a big whiff and a miss on a pitch low. A lot of whiffs. 0-1 pitch. That's low. One ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Pitch. A little bit inside. How many days till opening day, folks? What are we at, about 17 days? Something like that? 2.5 weeks? Check on the runner at first. He's back standing. Orioles versus Twins. Home opener. Season opener. 2-1 is, wow, where'd that miss? I'm a little surprised the Cardinals didn't want to try and challenge that one. They count now 3-1. You know, one thing I've noticed with this challenge system in the spring. Let's see what happens on 3-1 here. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Full count. And with 2 down, the runner at first will be off on the pitch. Seems like when it comes to challenging, the batter will do it about 70% of the time. The catcher will call for it about 30% of the time. And I have yet to see a pitcher be the one to ask for it. Swing and a miss. Noda strikes out to end the inning. But the Orioles do respond. After giving up 2 runs in the bottom of the 3rd, they score 1 in the top of the 4th. At the end of 3.5, it's 2-1 Cardinals. Cardinals with just 1 hit, but they lead it 2-1. Yeah, I can't recall. I mean, I could be wrong, and if it has happened, it's happened maybe once. But yeah, it's typically the batter. I'd say a 2-1 ratio, batter asking for a challenge versus the catcher, but I've yet to see the pitcher do it, which is kind of strange, right? As the pitcher, if you feel like you've gotten a pitch called a ball that you think is a strike, wouldn't you want to say, hey, I think we need a challenge here? What do you guys think? Is that going to be the norm? Is it going to be pretty rare for pitchers to challenge that? I'm just going to leave it up to the catcher to do it. Closer to the spot. I mean, yeah, that makes some sense. But, for it to not happen at all yet, if it's going to be virtually never, then why even give them why even let them be a part of it? Just leave it to the batter or the catcher, I guess. I feel like there's some pitchers out there that, super confident pitchers that are going to be like, no, I'm calling for I want this challenged. Manager's direction, yeah. Might be different for some other teams, and we know what our team does, which apparently is not leave it up to the pitcher. And we've been seeing a lot of the same teams: Pirates, Cardinals, Braves, Boston. JJ Weatherholt is up. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Gibson's fourth inning of work. 1-1 pitch to Weatherholt is a little bit high, maybe outside. 2-1 the count. Hey, we've got a spam botter in the chat. Folks, ESPN TV's full game live. You won't want to miss it. Here's a fly ball to left. Kjerstad is battling the sun. My goodness, he makes the most routine catch look difficult. Heston Kjerstad looks like the kid from the Sandlot learning how to catch a baseball out there. Good grief. It is an adventure with Heston Kjerstad. I hope the Orioles don't plan on playing him in left field at home. Right field, okay. Left field, maybe when we go to Fenway or Houston. Here is Ramon Arias. He's 0 for 1, and a 1-0 pitch is tapped foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. I have a brother. One. That one is fouled back. One-two pitch, breaking ball, fouled back again. We'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. God, I'm so bitter that I started the whole stream on the wrong event. I got to remake. The thumbnail, it's on file, but that was so stupid. 1-2 pitch, low and in on Arias. 2-2 the count. Well, we might see 4 innings from Gibson. Herman might pitch 3 innings. So maybe we only need a couple of innings of work out of some no-names. Here's a ball hit down the right field corner, foul. Still 2-2 on Ramon. Yes, Michael Gibson is on the mound. He's 46 pitches into his day. Two in the dirt, full count. And the payoff pitch to Arias. Fouled away. Long AB here. Ramon asks for time. Back in there. Gibson's ready. Here comes another payoff pitch. A breaking ball. That's ball 4, is it? Oh, I thought that might have hit the inside edge. I'll tell you another thing I've noticed. They don't really show replays to show if a pitch was a strike or not, unless somebody challenges. Like, I'd like to know where that last pitch was. But it's like they don't let you know that anymore unless it's a challenged pitch. Yoel Pozo, the batter, he looks at a first pitch strike. He's 0 for 1. Runner at first, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 4th. The Cardinals lead at 2-1. This one's in the dirt. Nice stop there by Huff. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 to Pozo. That's outside. He lays off. A lot of floppy fishing hats in the crowd today. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's hit on the ground. This could be 2. Blaze, a flip to second for 1. Estrada to first. 2. A double play, and the inning is over. Folks.
Besides that, it's all in the reflexes.
All right. We are 4 innings in the books. On to the 5th. Cardinals lead at 2-1. How's the info screen doing? Are we still... yeah, look at that. Isn't it weird? Like yesterday's game, how many times did I have to refresh the scoreboard or the batter's box info screen? And we are going into the 5th inning here, and I've yet to need to do it today. This is how it should be. Hands off. I don't want to mess with this stuff. Hopefully once we get to regular season, nice and easy, nice and easy. Sub it up, folks. Sub it up. We've got over 20 people here in the horizontal chat. We're under 20 in the like department. Hey, if you're watching right now, please do me a favor. Let's get that like count up to 20. We've got the people here to do it. If you haven't tapped that thumbs up, now's the time. By the way, we've got a bot over on the vertical side, just so you know. Looks like the same dude. Is this a new lefty, or is that still Liberatore? Liberatore going to try to go 5 innings. Here we go. He's still out there. First pitch of the inning is upstairs for ball 1. Sam Huff at the plate. 1-0 is hit in the air to left. That ball is going to go. Is that going to get out? That ball is gone. Bye, birdie. Sam Huff hits one down the left field corner. That ball got out of here fast. A low liner that just got out. Just stayed fair over the wall. And we are tied at 2 apiece. How about that?
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride.
Folks, where are we at? Uh-oh. I can't find my buttons. Will Robertson pops one up to left. Easy play here, and that'll be the first out here in the top of the 5th. Sam Huff. I'm like, is that going to be fair? That's not high enough to get out of here. That one got out of here. 2-2 ball game. Blaze Alexander's third time up, 1 for 2. Looks at a curveball left a little bit high for ball 1. 61 pitches now for Liberatore. This one's hit in the air to right center. The center fielder waving off the right fielder to make the catch. Second out. Here comes Silent J. Folks, please, we need silence in the chat. Silence! It's poetry in motion. Called strike on a heater from Liberatore. Strike 1 to Silent J. Huff is a catcher there, Michael. Swing and a miss, 0-2. I don't know of any outfield experience for Sam Huff. 0-2 pitch popped up. Behind the plate. Catcher with a play, Pajes.
Former corner Jalen Watson
makes
is
the play, and the inning is over.
Deal
My
with the Los
God.
Angeles Rams.
Would you shut up? All right, the Orioles have tied it up on a home run by Sam Huff halfway through the ball game. It's 2-2. She blinded me with science. Sigh, 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 sigh. I don't believe it. Here she comes again. Why do random ads pop up over the ESPN play-by-play? It gets annoying. I second your feelings, Fireshard. I'm going to go ahead and let you in on a little secret. If there was something I could do about it, I would. The best I can do is rush over and hit the mute button as soon as I hear noise coming from an ad. We've been using ESPN for information. They'll usually run 1 or 2 ads like that in a game, not every half inning. It's kind of been unusual so far today. But yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. Sorry for the 2 to 3 seconds of ad noise. But otherwise, everything's free. And I hope you can enjoy the content. Yeah. Doing my best. The Spankies fan got under my skin and I needed a day off. Wow, George. Sorry to hear it. Yeah, I kind of pity that guy too. Here's a fly ball out toward right center field. Long run. Who's going to get there? It's Noel. Is that Noel and right? Who is that out there? Is that Big Christmas? Look at Big Christmas. Showing some range. A long run to make that first out. I am really enjoying John Kenzie Noel. For a big guy, the defense is surprisingly decent, if not pretty good. Victor Scott II. By the way, Gibson in his 5th inning of work. He's only on 55 pitches. He's got an 0-1 count on Scott. 1 out, nobody on. And there's a big yacker, a little bit high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sorry about that, George. Pitch low and in. The count is 2 balls and a strike. Two one. That's hit to left. Kjerstad's got another play to make. He does. He only had to go about 4 or 5 steps, but he had to, make it quick, and he makes the catch for the second out here in the bottom of the 5th. Base is empty. Here's Baez, who hit that 2-run homer off of Gibson for the 2 Cardinal runs. He looks at a breaking ball, left high for ball 1. Oh, I'm sorry. Nestor Herman is on the mound. So Gibson is not in the game. This guy's got the exact same socks. Wow. Folks, body type. I know I should have figured it out, but Herman has been on the mound this whole inning. I'm so sorry. But I swear, looking at his body, he's got the same high striped socks, thick upper legs. I got tricked. My apologies. So Gibson's day's over. Herman out there already with 2 down, just 8 pitches. The count 1-2 here on Baez. Man, oh man, I hope my mistakes start to go down when we get to the regular season. Swing and a miss. Herman gets a strikeout to end the inning.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
I mean, even the facial hair is pretty similar. Herman's kind of got squinty eyes like Gibson does. They do look a little bit alike. I'm not going to let this one go. Yes, I've been crazy enough to mistake at a time, I think, Colton Cowser for like Ced Mullins or something. But I feel okay about the mistaken identity here. They look pretty similar to me. Do you think we'll be a playoff contender? I do. I think, there's factors involved. I think the roster, the talent is good enough to contend. Absolutely. Not only contend, but, be one of the better teams in the league. Possibly shoot for the division title. But based on how things went last season, I'm just wanting to get in to October and then do some damage once we get there. But yeah, I've talked about it a lot. It's, to me, going to come down to the coaching and just kind of turning the whole atmosphere and attitude of this team around. We lost it last year. Pete Alonso coming in to be a leader is a major factor that I think is already showing some positive returns before we even get started. But I need to see Albarnez in real game action, in-game managing. It all comes down to just a couple of big decisions sometimes in these games. These are major league teams, major league talent. Sometimes the differences between winning and losing comes down to just the little things. We got to get them right. But yeah, I'm hoping this coaching staff is going to help out. Okay, so we have a new pitcher on for St. Louis, a right-hander by the name of Svanson. He's facing Kobe Mayo right now. The count is a ball and a strike.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Hard cut by Mayo. He fouls it back. 1-2 the count. Liberatore went 5 innings, gave up 5 hits, did not walk anybody, gave up 2 earned runs, and struck out 7. He has a 2.70 spring ERA. Mayo with a ground ball to short. Should be a routine. Whoa, that throw looked high, but the first baseman didn't have to leave the bag. That throw got there in time to get Mayo for the first out in the top of the 6th. No changes left for either team. No changes yet for either team. Here's Taveras now batting left-handed. He had a triple his last time up from the right side. And he looks at strike 1. I'm going to need a button for Taveras. This one's fouled away. 0-2 the count. I mean, after that triple, I could just go with... But that's not good enough. 0-2 is low to Taveras. Hardly a cloud in the sky looking out to the outfield here at the ballpark in Jupiter, Florida. That pitch off the plate. 2-2 on Taveras. 1 out, nobody on in the top of the 6th. We are tied at 2. Swing and a miss. A cutter. And Taveras strikes out. 2 away. Here comes Big Christmas. Locked and loaded for Leote. Locked and loaded Leote. Noel with a ground ball third base side foul. 0-1. There's a cloud in the sky. What does it look like to you folks? To me it looks like a armadillo. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. A wave at a sweeper. It's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch is bounced and goes all the way to the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Svensson taps his chest to say, my bad, on that off-target pitch. One and 2 the count. The pitch. That one also well off target. 2-2. So Noel currently 6 for 14. With a couple of RBI, including an RBI single today. And that's a called strike 3, inning over. 96 on that strikeout pitch. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Cardinals have just 1 hit off of Oriole pitching so far. But we are currently tied at 2. That's right, 3,710 subscribers. We are looking to keep on trucking. With another game tonight, I would hope we'd get to 37-20. Is that Boomer Esiason right there? Oh my God, he looks so old. That's not Boomer, is it? If that was Boomer Esiason, I have to, man. I can't anymore. I can't. I can't watch people get old. Why can't we all just stay the same age? I'd rather be about 32, but I'll stick with 48. Just let me stay 48. I'll be 49 in 2 months. Damn it. Boomer's 64. I mean, I guess he doesn't look bad for 64. It's just, I guess it's been a lot of years since the last time I saw him, and that happens sometimes with celebrities, athletes, whatever, public figures that you just don't see for a while. And then the first time you see them, and that happened with an actor or an actress I saw just recently. I hadn't seen them in something in like 20 years. And I just couldn't believe what the hell happened to them. Especially these Hollywood folks, because, you know, they're doing all these crazy things with, you know, surgeries and injections and whatever they can do to maintain their youth. And, you know, it's like what Bill Burr said a long time ago. You know, once you hit 60, would you rather look 60 or look like a 35-year-old lizard? Because those are your options. Here's Davis. Oh, Davis is the one that hit the home run. Did I say? I'm sorry. Somebody should have called me out. Baez, I gave credit for the 2-run homer. It was not. It was Chase Davis with the 2-run homer. Baez scored on that home run, but that's his only contribution to that 2-run homer. There is a pitch high to Davis. The count is a ball and 2 strikes. You have mentioned being shocked about weapons in the actress Amy Madigan. Well, I mean, that's slightly different. I mean, she went out of her way to look very old, like a witch, for the part. I mean, I've seen Amy Madigan not in character for that movie, and, you know, she looks okay. But, I mean, Amy Madigan wasn't exactly a stunner in her prime. There's a called strike 3. Davis strikes out.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Yeah, no offense to Amy Madigan, but, you know, she wasn't exactly like a Maxim girl in her prime. So, you know, and let's not, I don't want to just single out the ladies that get older in Hollywood. The guys do it too. There's some crazy looking dudes out there. Here is Mason Wynn. Count is 1-0. He's 0 for 2. His slider is high from Herman, and the count 2-0. Hello there, Alexa. Alexa, play Despacito, please. There's a slider in there for a strike. The count 2-1 on Mason Wynn. Two-one pitch. That one is smoked out to left field, and Kjerstad will cut it off before it gets to the track. Long turn by Wynn, but credit to Kjerstad. He got to that ball with good technique. He fired it back in and held Wynn to a long single with 1 out. That ball was a big breaking ball, and Wynn did nice to hold back and a nice level swing. Looks like he's been lifted for a pinch runner. So this is third time through the order, and looks like once these guys get their at-bats, they're getting taken out of the game. Nate Burleson looks at... They say Nate, is it... Nate Burleson was a receiver for, like, the Vikings, wasn't he? Alec Burleson, sorry. Villarreal, the pinch runner for Wynn at first base. Burleson is 0 for 2, and he's got a 1-1 count right now. Nate Burleson, I tell you what. 1-1 to Alec Burleson is in the dirt, gets past Huff. The runner is going to get to second base. Huff could not immediately find the ball. Was with the Giants. I'm willing to say he played with the Vikings. I mean, might have he played with the Giants too? Sure. But I want to say he came in with the Vikings. I want to say he might have even played with the Seahawks for a minute. Check on the runner at second, but unfortunately, Alexander can't hold on to the ball. Doesn't look like we would have had a pick off there anyway. Just happy that ball didn't get away. With one out in the inning, the last thing you want to do is let that runner move up to third for free. 2-1 to Burleson. That ball's fouled back. See, now I have to look it up. Nate Burleson. Did you play for the Vikings, sir? Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Or the Seahawks. Hey, he came up with the Vikings and then went to the Seahawks. Look at BW. Here's a ground ball hit softly to second base. Estrada's going to have to hurry. Well, he doesn't have to hurry. Burleson is not hustling down the line at all. So that's out number 2. The runner moves up to third base with 2 down. Burleson did finish his career playing a couple of years with the Lions and then made the practice squad for Cleveland. But yeah, mainly his glory years were with the Vikings and Seahawks. I might have even had him in a fantasy team at some point. Here's J.J. Weatherholt, 2 down, runner at third. He's 0 for 2. He's got a count of a ball and no strikes. Orioles trying to keep this game tied. Take it to the 7th inning. Fouled back on a fastball. The count is 1-1. Guys, is the information screen still? Oh, no, it's saying Ramon Arias. Okay, so it finally did freeze. Let me fix the in-game info. Refresh. Scoreboard, refresh. Weatherholt with a fly ball to left. Tough play for Kjerstad. Well, no play for Kjerstad. That ball got over the wall. An opposite field 2-run homer from one of the top prospects entering the season, J.J. Weatherholt, showing opposite field power. That ball just traveled 350 feet, but it was enough. Second 2-run homer of the game for the Cardinals, and they jump back ahead 4-2. Impressive there from Weatherholt. I don't know if that caught a jet stream or what, but it wasn't in the air very long. Oh, it didn't freeze? It was just ahead of me. Okay. Thank you, sir. Well, I guess that's good. Ramon Arias, 0-1 the count on him. Next pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ramon looking for his first spring hit with the Cardinals. He's 0 for 7. The 1-1. Just a bit outside. Just a bit outside. Still looking for that Team USA World Baseball Classic lineup, folks. Where is it? 2-1 pitch. That ball's hit on the ground to third base. It's going to be a long throw from Mayo. Scooped up by Noda. Is that Mayo at third still? Just want to confirm that. Yes. Mayo helped out with a scoop job from Noda to end the inning, but the Cardinals jump back with a 2-run lead with their second 2-run homer of the day off the bat of J.J. Weatherholt. We head now to the 7th. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Orioles 2. Fireshard does not want to see a 7-8-2 record. Oh, it'll be okay no matter what happens. It'll be okay. Hey, we still got Vance Honeycutt. We're going to have a lot of changes coming up here pretty soon, folks. We're getting to that part of the game now. 7th inning. There's only been one substitution so far, and that's Villarreal pinch running for Mason Wynn. Not sure if he stays in to play short or not, but all the starters for both teams otherwise are still in this game, but I can't imagine for long. Hey, folks, I'm going to take a little breather. Be right back. Do me a favor, hit that like button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you haven't already, folks. And, yeah, Charm City Chat, let's let these non-subscribers know that it's okay to sub it up. Join the fam.
Friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday.
How about this? Peace, love, dope. Now get the hell out of here.
Boy, Harry, you're full of energy. You look great. I hate to tell you how I feel. I swear.
I've had that bad back myself.
Also, with this cold, it just seems like it's settled in there.
That's age, friend.
I don't care what it is. It feels awful.
You smell like a drugstore.
That's right. I am a drugstore.
You're not a hypochondriac, are you?
What does that mean? Oversexed?
All right. We're in the top of the 7th inning. New pitcher on, a right-hander for the Cardinals by the name of Fernandez. Is that Tyro Estrada at the plate? He's got a count of a ball and 2 strikes after missing a slider off the plate. Be back on the screen in just a moment, folks. Looks like it's Estrada, Noda, and Huff due up here in the top of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and down goes Estrada, one away. A slider, 87 from Fernandez. Can I give you a first name on him? I'd like to, but I don't see him on my ESPN page yet. There he goes. That is, well, now he disappeared again. Are you playing games with me? All right, Ryan Noda takes inside for ball 1. There are some changes defensively for the Cardinals. Noda fouls back the 1-0. Ryan Fernandez is the pitcher. 32 games last season, 30 1/3 innings. And a gaudy ERA of 7.71. A 1.71 whip. That's not good. That is not good, folks. He's 1-2 on Noda here. Try to get to these defensive changes after this pitch. That is a foul tip, strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts for Fernandez to begin the top of the 7th. So defensively, Villarreal does stay in to play shortstop for Wynn. Madras now at first base for Burleson in the 2 spot. Gazdar in for Weatherholt at second for the number 3 batter. Mendoza in for Urias playing third base in the cleanup spot. Campos now the catcher for Pajes. That is in the number 6 spot in the order. DH and batters 7 through 9 still in the game for the Cardinals. Sam Huff, 0-1 count. Next pitch, swing and a miss. It's 0-2 on Huff. Huff has a solo home run today. 4 for 22 now on the spring, but 2 of those 4 hits have left the yard. He's got a count of a ball and 2 strikes. Now the info screen needs to be refreshed. Damn it, I should have left well enough alone, I guess. This pitch off the plate outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Huff. The pitch. Hit on the ground, third base side foul. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, I see that info screen jumping around with those stupid ads trying to get in the way. 2-2 pitch. That's way outside. Full count. Let's get this guy on base. Let's get a 2-out rally cooking. Come on now. Come on now. Payoff pitch is in the dirt. They check his swing. Appeal. He didn't go. It's a ball 4, folks. We got a 2-out walk. Let's do something with it.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Let's do something. Will Robertson, 0 for 2. That ball's hit softly up the first base line. The pitcher will grab it and tag Robertson as he's going by him for the final out. Folks, it's 7th inning stretch time in Jupiter. The Orioles trail this one. Cardinals lead it 4-2. Get some cakes up in the griddle, folks. Get some cakes up in the chat.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Come on now.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
These cakes aren't going to griddle themselves, you know.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Let me have a Diablo sandwich, a Dr. Pepper. Make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry.
I am the Cal Ripken of birthday cake.
I'm starting to adjust. I've gotten really into running 10Ks. I garden now, and I even bought season tickets for the Orioles, since that's what guys who can't satisfy women do.
What? What? Oh boy, no. It's bacon!
This is great iced tea. Are there things that make you angry?
This being Baltimore and all.
Do you believe in me?
We're on a mission from God.
I'm up all night to get lucky. I'm up all night to get lucky.
Call it the Baltimore miracle or some shit.
Got Bush. We've got Bush.
What was that? It was bad. It had nothing. No fire, no energy, no nothing.
This is Sparta! Ante up and kick in like men. Like men!
Folks, the soundboard for 2026. Are these soundboard clips getting old and stale? Do I need to completely revamp it? Are there some that should be here forever? Or do others need to take a hike? What do you guys think? We're in the bottom of the 7th. Herman on the mound. First pitch strike. Next one is a splitter outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Who is up to hit here? I don't know. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-2 the count on somebody. Who made the final out in that previous inning? By the way, another change. Cross is now... This might be cross hitting here. In the DH spot for Pozo. It is cross, and he is crossed up. A check swing. Appeal says he went, and he strikes out.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Yeah, George, I tell you, if you love the bees... The ABS system, you're going to have to blame them because it's making the bees not so prominent. We don't have to call on the bees as much anymore, it seems. Campos is the batter, and he looks at a first pitch strike. How you doing, everybody? It's your friend, the BirdWatcher here. Friend to most, sworn enemy to some. And I wouldn't have it any other way. 0-2 pitch, check swing, appeal. No swing, a ball and 2 strike on Campos. This is a little guy. I mean, a little guy. Rudy Rudiger at the plate. One-two pitch, popped up, center field, backing up. That ball's traveling onto the track. And is that Honeycutt out there? It sure looks like it. Catch is made out there near the track in center field. And indeed, Vance Honeycutt is now in center field for Leody Taveras. Let's go over the changes for the Orioles on defense. Griff O'Farrell in the leadoff spot playing short for Blaze Alexander. Kjerstad still in the game in left. In the 3 spot, Willie Vasquez is at third base for Mayo. Honeycutt, you just heard about, is in the cleanup spot center field for Taveras. John Kinsey Noel remains in the ball game, and I'm happy he does. He's in right. Brandon Butterworth takes over at second for Tyro Estrada. Ryan Noda still in the game at first base. Ethan Anderson is the new catcher for Sam Huff, and Will Robertson still the DH in the 9 spot. Victor Scott II still in the game for the Cardinals at the plate right now with a count of 1-1. There's 2 down in the bottom of the 7th. Cardinals lead it 4-2. Cardinals with a pair of 2-run homers to put them in a current winning position. I feel like I got through all that information spotlessly. That was good form. That was mid-season BW form. That's progress. Here's a pitch that is a little bit off the plate. Not quite sure where it missed. It was either up or outside. 3-1 on Scott. Next offering is definitely ball 4. Low and in. That's a 2-out walk for Herman. Robertson with the last out. Okay, so the top of the order will be due up. So in the 8th inning, we'll see O'Farrell, Kjerstad, and Vasquez. So if Honeycutt, if we're going to see his one at bat, it'll be with 1 on in the 8th. Well, I guess somebody could hit a solo homer and 2 down, nobody on. One batter's got to reach in the 8th. If not, he'll lead off the 9th. Runner takes his lead at first, and he's off with this pitch. Here's a throw down, and it's a decent throw, but not in time. Scott in there with a stolen base. Not a bad attempt there by Anderson, the new catcher, just into the game. Good low throw. Baez with a 2-0 count. Oh, he gets into one. That ball, if it's fair, it is way out of here. Where did that go? That ball is gone. The 3rd 2-run homer of the day, and I feel like I'm at fault for this one because I said earlier that he hit a homer when he hadn't. It's Joshua Baez, who I mistakenly said hit the first 2-run homer of the game. Well, he just hit the 3rd 2-run homer of the game, and it was an absolute missile down the left field line, high and far, way out of here. It's 6-2. Here's Chase Davis. He's the guy that hit that first 2-run homer. So the 8 and 9 hitters in the order. still in this game in the 7th inning, and they've both hit 2-run homers. Davis hits one to left. Backing up is Kjerstad. He's at the wall. He looks up. That's gone. That's the 2nd home run for the day for Chase Davis. 4th home run off Oriole pitching. And the Cardinals now lead at 7-2. Holy cow. Boy, this game sure shit the bed in a hurry. Whoops. Wrong button.
Big buck. Stop it all.
Herman stays in there, and with 2 down, nobody on, first pitch is low and away to Villarreal, who's hitting for the first time. He came in a pinch run for Mason Wynn. I say Villarreal, it's Villarroel. I just assumed with my bad eyesight that it read Villarreal, but there's an O in there. It's Villarroel. My apologies. It's only mistake number 39 today, I believe. Yeah, folks, don't moan about this game. I mean, it's a Trey Gibson, Nestor Herman special. Neither of these guys are going to be on the team you're going to watch play Major League Baseball at the end of the month. Don't worry about it. Here's a fly ball to right. This should end the inning. Noel is going to make the catch. We go to the 8th. The Cardinals have extended the lead to a 5-run lead now. 5 unanswered runs, 2 in the 6th, 3 here in the 7th. It is home run derby. 4 home runs off Oriole pitching. We go to the 8th at 7-2 St. Louis. Yeah, folks, no need to worry. Oh, is that Giants fan over there? I can recognize your avatar, as tiny as it is, way over there on my other laptop on the vertical side. Probably just stopping by for a like and a hello, so she probably can't hear me right now, but thanks for stopping by, Giants fan. Nice to see you, folks. We are hanging. I know the energy level for me, you got to understand that spring training play-by-play is not up to the same standards as when it counts. It's just like the baseball and the game here and the players and everything. It's all. I have to preserve. I can't let loose. But I'm telling you, once opening day comes, every pitch counts. Every moment scrutinized. And, we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun, folks. I had a lot of fun last year, as bad as things went. And knowing for the last 90 or 100 games that I called that we were not going to make the playoffs, barring some just unrealistic miracle. Still, I remember having a lot of fun times calling those games. Chris Roycroft is the new pitcher for the Cardinals, right-hander. Appeared in 20 games last season. Another bad ERA in the upper 7s for him. Let's see what he's doing. This is Ethan Anderson, I believe. Fouling off the first pitch. We're in the top of the 8th. The Orioles are trailing by 5. Who are these people? Yeah, Paul Skeens should be starting tonight's World Baseball Classic for Team USA. He better. He's in the thumbnail that I made. Well, it's still the same thumbnail I'm going to use. I got to recreate the event as soon as this game's over. So, yeah, a quick post-game wrap-up for this, folks. And again, if you guys want to keep an eye on your Twitter feed or wherever, if they do put a lineup out, here's a ground ball to shortstop by Anderson, and he will be thrown out. One away here in the 8th. The Orioles are running out of outs, and they are farther behind now than they've been all game. Heston Kjerstad's going to get another plate appearance here, though, and he'll have the chance to face a righty. He had to face the tough Liberatore for a couple of at-bats to begin the game. Let's see if he can crush one right here. He fouls the first pitch off. A little late on a cutter. It's 0-1. That's right, folks. Silence. We are in a library right now, not at a ballpark. Grounded foul to the right side. Quickly 0-2. Kjerstad doesn't seem all that interested in taking pitches. I mean, I'm not arguing with the results so far in the spring. He's 0 for 3 today, but he's still got that average right now. Let's see. Swing and a miss. Well, he's 0 for 4. That average was over 300 to start this game. It's now down to 269. There you go. Not a good day at the plate for Silent J. He strikes out here. We go to the bottom of the... No, there's 2 down, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. Here's Willie Vasquez. First pitch by Roycroft is low. We will be going to the bottom of the 8th. I've got the spoiler right in front of my face here. Probably on this pitch. Yep, here's a ground ball, shortstop, couple of bounces, and Vasquez is retired. On to the bottom of the 8th we go. The Orioles still trail it. And, 3 outs to play with. It's 7-2. Both teams with 5 hits. Cardinals with 7 runs on just the 5. Boom, 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 boom. This coffee has got to be below room temperature at this point. Can I be honest with the few folks that are here watching the end of a exhibition game that we're bound to lose with players involved right now that aren't even going to be on the team we are waiting to watch? I'd rather not call this USA-Mexico game. I'd rather just watch it. I might just do that. I mean, who's going to be I mean, I'd have to put up a community post about it. But I don't feel any guilt because part of the reason I'm thinking of just skipping it, I mean, it's Mexico, though. I mean, it's the big one, but that's why I'd rather just enjoy watching it rather than calling it. And I know there's going to be like 100 channels calling this game on YouTube. And it just feels like almost like that accident starting the stream today accidentally with the USA game event. It almost feels like fate. Maybe I should just punt that one. Yeah, and whether or not you can watch it on TV, guys, like I can absolutely give you probably at least 2 or 3 channels that are, you know, channels I am confident enough to recommend to you to, be a replacement for me. I think JJ's probably calling that game. Dr. DeLay is probably calling that game. We are in the bottom of the 8th. First pitch is a strike. And the next one is not. 1 ball, 1 strike. Who's in the game? I don't know. On the mound, it is Tavera. Who are you, sir? We've got a bunch of who the hell are yous in here. Tavera wearing number 85. The fielder playing behind him wearing number 86. The Orioles have a guy named Sosa out in right field. I think I remember seeing him. Hey, T.T. Bowens. There's a T.T. Bowens sighting. He's now in left field for Kjerstad. And, at this point, folks, just stick around. Vance Honeycutt's going to hit in the 9th. 2-2 the count on the batter Madras for the Cardinals. Tavera, the pitcher. Here's a ball hit through the hole up the middle for a leadoff single. Madras on with nobody out. So, I mean, what do you think, guys? If I put up a community post, or do I even need to? Would putting one up just be even more obnoxious? Would some people be like, dude, don't bother me in my notifications. I don't care if you're not streaming. Called strike. I don't know. I might still call it. I want the option to not call it, I guess. I don't know. Gadzar is at the plate. Gazdar. Michael says he's cool with it. He'll watch it on Fox. I don't know. It's like, don't call the game, just enjoy watching the game. Thing is, though, in terms of like the channel, I got to think more about my channel and what's best for it versus like what I want to do. And I could bite the bullet, call the game, and if I really wanted to just, not call a second game, I could just not call the Italy game tomorrow. The Italy game tomorrow is probably not going to have a whole lot of, in terms of moving on into the knockout stage of the tournament, this game tonight is, one way or the other, it's either us or Mexico, 1 seed or 2 seed, right? The Italy game's not going to have a whole lot of, there's not going to be much on the line, right? That's the first out here in the bottom of the 8th. A ball hit in the outfield. Out number 1. I'm running out. That's Gazdar. He's 0 for 1. Mendoza, the batter. He came in to replace Arias at third base. He looks at a called strike. It's okay either way, but I agree, do with what helps you the most. Take a break and enjoy watching. All right, either way, I'm getting the feeling from you guys that just do what you feel. And you guys are okay with it either way. I just don't want to feel guilty about it. If there's one thing I don't like, it's, announcing that, I'm going to call a game and then back out. If something happens out of my control, that's one thing. Or if I'm sick. But even when I'm sick, if it's the regular season, I'm calling the game. I don't know, folks. I think I'm just sort of getting that mid-spring kind of malaise happening right now. And I don't want low energy for another 2 weeks and then suddenly flip a switch I don't know what to do. A mental health night. But yeah, maybe tomorrow night against Italy is the better. What is the day game tomorrow? Do I have it even up? What is it? We are, is it Pittsburgh? There's a pop-up on the infield. Second baseman battling the sun makes the catch. Is that Butterworth? 2 down in the bottom of the 8th. It's Houston tomorrow. Those damn Astros. You know what? There's a full day off in a couple of days. I don't know. I tell you what, I've talked about it. I don't want to talk you guys out of not being with me for it. So even if you're telling me you can watch it and you don't need me, if I do wind up calling it, come on back and check, make sure. Because I might call it. Cross at the plate with 2 down, runner at first for St. Louis. And that pitch fouled back by him. It's 0-2. Who is pitching versus Italy tomorrow? I think it's supposed to be Nolan McLean, if memory serves. The Mets young pitcher. Swing and a miss, and that'll end the inning. Cross strikes out. We go to the 9th. The Orioles are down by 5. Butterworth. You mean Mrs. Butterworth? You haven't met Brandon Butterworth's wife, Mrs. Butterworth? It's too late, Phantom. I'm already past the joke. Yes, yes. How's the missus, Brandon? I bet you she's a sweet, sweet lady. Hey, folks, we're a couple of likes away from 30 on the horizontal side. If you've forgotten to hit the like button, please tap it. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, I probably have to call the game because the turnout for this Oriole game today is shaping up to be the lowest attended game on my channel for any Orioles spring game so far. And I'm getting the feeling, the malaise I'm feeling, that you guys, not you guys here, because you're the ones that are here, but the other ones that might have been here for other games are probably starting to feel that, like, all right, I'm done getting excited about baseball coming back, but damn it, I'm bored with spring games. I want the real thing. I'll be back in a couple of weeks. You know? All right. It is the 9th inning. And Vance Honeycutt, folks. Didn't I get some kind of Honeycutt button? A honey button? You know what would be a good... I want to get a Winnie the Pooh. Like, I want a pot of honey. Ooh, that's 2 pots of honey. You know, I used to do a decent Winnie the Pooh. But it's been a long time. Oh, Piglet. It's the top of the 9th. The Cardinals are up by 5. George Soriano is the new pitcher for the Cardinals, right-hander, and Vance Honeycutt, folks, has a kind of a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch popped up behind the plate, out of play. Honeycutt is no longer batting 1,000. He is now a bum hitting, what is it, 833? I'm sorry. Yeah, let's see. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Honeycutt strikes out. No. What are you telling me? He's human or something?
Big buck. Stop it all.
Vance Honeycutt. The legend fades. His average down to a paltry 714. With probably a slugging percentage still in the 2000s. Or OPS, I mean. Yep, officially washed. He's done. He'll never work in this town again. Sosa, the batter. He's got a count of 1-1 after fouling off this pitch. Boom, 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 boom. So, whether or not I'm calling the game tonight, I'm leaning toward calling it. Comebacker to Soriano. Throw to first is high, but handled by the first baseman. Plenty of time to tap the bag for out number 2. One more out for the Orioles. 5 runs down. This one's over. So regardless, tomorrow we're playing the Astros. Come back for that at 1 o'clock. I forget who's scheduled to start for that one. If it's known by anybody in the chat, go ahead and spit it out. Griff O'Farrell gets a chance to hit. First pitch is ball 1. Next one is inside. 1-1 the count. Soriano, another big dude. Man, these pitchers these days are looking like defensive ends. Just large dudes. Throwing hard. 2-0 the count on O'Farrell. Two and 1. Did I say 2-0? The pitch. Fouled back. 2-2. We're down to our last strike. That was at 97 from Soriano. It's been a pleasure, folks. My goodness, the entire chat is all mods. The vertical side is basically completely dead. This is by far the least. That ball is going to get down for a base hit. O'Farrell with an opposite field single to right center. And this game will continue. Ryan Noda's spot is due up next. Noda's 0 for 3, struck out all 3 times. Yeah, it's feeling pretty dead here, Noel. Look around. You're the first non-mod to say something in probably half an hour. So Noda gets another chance. Swing and a miss. He's in danger of the golden sombrero here. 3 strikeouts today already. Oh, that's right. Levi Wells. Thank you, Phantom. Yeah, that's definitely right. I remember seeing that now. Thank you. Levi Wells. It was supposed to be Herman today and Wells tomorrow. Levi Wells, of course, not Tyler. Yeah. 1-1 the count on Noda. Avoid the sombrero, my friend. The pitch. Especially, we're playing Mexico tonight. That's not a good sign if you get the golden sombrero. That's a called strike 2. Travis is here. Travis, you're just in time, man, for 4 seconds of a baseball game. Here is the 1-2 pitch. That's a check swing. He didn't go. Noda is still hanging in there. Trying to not strike out for a 4th time today. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runner at first. The pitch. Breaking ball off the outside for ball 3. Oh, the Cardinals are going to challenge that it's a strike. And it is a strike. It just kissed the outside edge. I mean, 1 or 2/10 of an inch of the ball touching the zone for a called strike 3 on an overturned call to end the game. How about that? My goodness, if this were a regular season affair, I would have to lose my lunch over an ending like that. I haven't had a lot of fun here the last few games calling these Orioles. I mean, the offense can't seem to get more than 2 runs on the board. Hot damn, man. What is going on here? And I don't want to hear about, well, Gunner's away and O'Neill's away. I mean, we still got plenty of dudes that should be able to do more than 2 runs a game. Come on. All right. That's going to do her here today. Both teams with 6 hits, but the Cardinals win 7-2. The Orioles with the only error in the ball game. Today was all about giving extended pitching for Trey Gibson and Nestor Herman, 2 guys that are going to be in the Norfolk rotation to start the season. So sort of a skip day for our major league starters. Yeah, and Blaze Alexander made an error in the field. That wasn't good. Kjerstad went 0 for 4. And his average dropped about 50 points today with that. Mayo had that hit in the first inning. Now 1 for 3, hitting .409. Tavares had that triple and scored a run. That was nice. John Kinsey Noel drove in a run. Had a hit. He's hitting .400 in the spring. That's something to hang your hat on. Otherwise, and Sam Huff had a solo shot, but still hitting just a .182 in the spring. Is this a live interview with Albarnez, or is this something pre-recorded? Because this looks like MLB Network stuff. Albarnez is even shorter than the lady that they're interviewing here. He's so small. I love it. It's Earl Weaver 2.0, folks. That's the hope anyway. That's big shoes to fill, but I'm feeling ambitious. I want the next. I mean, he doesn't have to be Earl. He can be Albie. I just want him to be the next manager that we talk about for, longer than he's managing. Leave a legacy behind. You know? Come on, Albie. Be that guy. What do you say? I really hope he's the guy. I really hope he's the guy. All right, guys. Let me see if anybody's streaming here. Let me get out of here. This one, we got to 30 likes. Thank you so much. Thanks to the mods in the chat for helping, like you always do. You can hear the low energy in my voice, I'm sure. I apologize. Let's see what's happening here. Nobody's live. Okay, let me just get out of here. I'm going to have to set up that Mexico event. I guess, well, if I'm setting it up, that means I'm committing. What am I going to do? I'm going to flip a coin. Is anybody still here? There's apparently at least 16 people here right now. Hey, folks, I'm going to flip a coin. Decide if I'm going to call this game. So a fun little side game here for the channel. I thought maybe I'd have a coin within arm's reach. Hold on for a sec. It's just, if I'm going to do it, wouldn't it make sense to take off for Italy? Because if I call Italy, is anybody going to watch? Again, is that game even going to have any impact in you know, like, it feels like that game's not even, I don't know. All right. Already. All right, that's heads. There's your tails. All right. I'm gonna flip it in the air, guys. You better call it in the chat right now. Whoever gets the first heads or tails in the chat, that's what's gonna count. Here it goes. Okay, so I didn't catch it very well, but here it is. Who's calling it? Somebody's got to call it. It's just hanging here. My fate is in your hands, chat. Please. Rowdy dog. This is how I get people who don't chat much to chime in. All right, we got back-to-back heads. That's what she said. Wait, hold on. Heads means what? That I'm calling it or that I'm taking a break? I don't think we established that. Wait a minute. What does heads mean? And then I'll reveal what I'm got here in my hand. But I need to know what heads mean because I'm not 100% sure. We're trying to have fun here. What does heads mean? Somebody help me. What would I naturally say? I think I would say heads I call it, tails I don't, right? Heads is called, tails is no. Yeah, that seems right. That just seems like what you would naturally, like, even if I didn't already say it, that would seem right. So heads I call it, tails I don't. And that is a tail. That is a tail. What if I want to call it, though? Crap. U.S. Mexico. Hey guys, do you mind keeping me company for a minute? Just surprise us. See, Bam, you've been hanging out too. So maybe there's been a better turnout than I thought. You guys got all quiet on me today. What's the deal? I need to feed off of your energy. You understand? It's like what do you call it? You know, these are like atomic particles like smashing together to create, you know, a powerful energy source. We need each other here. What was I gonna do? Call it, friendo. One of the ways a coin toss helps you make a decision is if you're disappointed in the result, you know what you really want to do. Yeah, because I got the result, and then I'm like, but what if I want to call it, though? Honestly, I don't want to call it. It's again, it really is about doing what's best for the channel. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. So let me do this. I want to see how many of my colleagues and others are planning to call this same game. And if there's a bunch, then I'll just create a, what do you call it? A community post and be like, hey, go check out these guys. I'm going to take a little breather because number one priority is to have top energy for Oriole games. As exciting as the World Baseball Classic is, Oriole games, even spring Oriole games, for me, mean more. And they really do. I mean, folks, that's how you know. They do mean more. Let's see. So Doc is... Let's see. Well, he doesn't have it listed. What about JJ? JJ's actually been calling like all the games but Team USA. He's been going against the grain. Maybe he's not calling it. JJ. Well, he hasn't created a thumbnail either. Huh. All right. I changed my mind. The coin toss was a complete waste of time. I've just been playing with everybody's emotions and just wasting everybody's time. You know, I apologize. I'm going to call the game, okay? I'm going to recreate the events, and I'm going to call this damn game, okay, guys? I'll see you later in a few hours for USA versus Mexico. Thanks for hanging out here this afternoon. And I look forward to seeing you tonight. You've watched me flip-flop for the past 20 minutes. And I appreciate it. You've watched BW's brain work in real time, like going through the pros and cons, all the emotional, it's yeah. Thanks, guys. This was another shitty game, and but USA Mexico tonight. It's going to be good. All right. That's going to do it for me. See you later tonight. Until then, this has been the BirdWatcher. Thanks, everybody. I will chirp at you later. Take care, everybody.